Imagine a realm of unprecedented power, a civilization that stood as a beacon of human achievement. Picture vast lands, stretching from the sun-kissed shores of the Mediterranean to the rugged hills of Britannia, encompassing diverse cultures and landscapes. This was the Roman Empire at its zenith, a beacon of civilization, military might, and architectural splendor. Its influence was felt far and wide, shaping the course of history. For centuries, Rome stood as a colossal power, its legions invincible, its emperors worshipped as gods. The Roman legions were the backbone of this mighty empire, feared and respected by all. Its laws shaped the world, its language echoed through the ages, and its culture left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Roman law and governance became the foundation for many modern legal systems. From the shadow of the Egyptian pyramids to the rolling hills of Gaul, the Roman Empire cast a long shadow. Its reach extended to the farthest corners of the known world. Its engineers constructed marvels of architecture like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, enduring symbols of Roman ingenuity. These structures stand as testaments to the empire's advanced engineering and architectural prowess. Its emperors, from Augustus to Trajan, forged an empire unparalleled in its scale and organization. They were visionaries who expanded the empire's boundaries and consolidated its power. But even the mightiest of empires, like stars that burn bright but eventually fade, are not immune to the passage of time and the relentless forces of history. The Roman Empire was no exception. The Roman Empire, like all empires before and after it, was not destined to last forever. Its decline was inevitable, a natural consequence of its vastness and complexity. The seeds of its decline were sown even in the midst of its greatest triumphs. Internal strife and external pressures began to erode the empire's stability. Overexpansion, economic turmoil, political corruption, and relentless barbarian invasions gradually chipped away at the foundations of this once mighty empire. The challenges were too great for even the most powerful rulers to overcome. The story of the Roman Empire's fall is a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most powerful civilizations are susceptible to the winds of change. It serves as a lesson in the impermanence of human endeavors. The Roman Empire's vast size, once a symbol of its power, became a significant burden. Managing such a massive territory, stretching across diverse cultures and geographies, proved to be a daunting task. Communication lines were stretched thin, making effective governance from the heart of Rome increasingly difficult. The empire's insatiable hunger for expansion led to costly military campaigns and constant warfare. Resources were drained to maintain a vast army and to subdue rebellious provinces. The financial burden on the empire grew heavier with each passing conquest. Adding to the economic strain was the decline of agriculture, the backbone of the Roman economy. Soil erosion, overcultivation, and the depletion of minerals led to decreased agricultural output. This, coupled with rampant inflation and the devaluation of Roman currency, crippled the empire's economic foundation. As economic troubles mounted, the political heart of the empire grew increasingly unstable. Corruption, once a whisper in the corridors of power, became a deafening roar. Greed and self-interest infected all levels of government, from provincial governors to senators in Rome. Succession crises became commonplace, with emperors often meeting untimely ends through assassination or intrigue. The Praetorian Guard, originally tasked with protecting the emperor, became kingmakers, wielding their power to install puppet emperors who would serve their interests. The empire was plagued by constant civil wars, as ambitious generals and power-hungry senators vied for control of the throne. These internal conflicts drained the empire's resources, weakened its military, and further divided its people. The once unified Roman Empire was crumbling from within, torn apart by greed, corruption, and a thirst for power. The Roman army, once the mightiest fighting force in the world, began to show cracks in its formidable facade. Constant warfare had taken its toll, and the legions were no longer composed primarily of loyal, disciplined Roman citizens. To fill the ranks, Rome increasingly relied on foreign mercenaries, many of whom lacked the training, discipline, and loyalty of their Roman counterparts. This reliance on mercenaries weakened the army's effectiveness and loyalty. The decline in military discipline and training coincided with the emergence of formidable enemies on the empire's borders. The Goths, Vandals, Huns, and other barbarian tribes, pushed by migration and seeking land and resources, began to test the empire's defenses. Roman legions, once invincible, now faced defeat on multiple fronts. The aura of invincibility that had surrounded the Roman army for centuries was shattered. Section 5. The barbarian tide invasions from the north. The barbarian tribes, once a nuisance on the fringes of the empire, became a powerful and existential threat. The Goths, fleeing the westward expansion of the Huns, crossed the Danube River and inflicted a crushing defeat on the Roman army at the Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD. This victory emboldened other tribes and triggered a wave of barbarian migrations into the Roman Empire. The Vandals swept through Gaul and Spain, eventually crossing into North Africa and sacking Rome itself in 455 AD. The Huns, led by the fearsome Attila, unleashed terror upon the Western Roman Empire, their horsemen wreaking havoc across the land. The once impenetrable borders of the Roman Empire were breached time and time again. The barbarian tide seemed unstoppable. Section 6. The Western Empire falls, a slow and painful demise. Weakened by internal strife, economic woes, and relentless barbarian invasions, the Western Roman Empire entered a period of terminal decline. The once unified empire was now a shadow of its former self, struggling to maintain control over its vast territories. The year 476 AD marks a pivotal moment in history as the last Roman emperor in the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. This event signaled the end of an era that had lasted for centuries. This event, while symbolic, was not the sole cause of the empire's fall, but rather the culmination of centuries of decline. The empire had been crumbling from within long before this final blow. The once mighty Roman Empire in the West had fragmented into a patchwork of Germanic kingdoms. These new kingdoms would lay the foundations for the medieval states of Europe. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a gradual process, a slow and agonizing demise marked by political instability, economic decline, military defeats, and social unrest. Each of these factors played a significant role in the empire's downfall. It was the death knell of a once great civilization, but its legacy would continue to shape the world for centuries to come. The remnants of Roman culture, law, and architecture would influence future generations. Section 7. The Eastern Empire endures, a legacy preserved. While the Western Roman Empire succumbed to the pressures of the 5th century, the Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, proved to be more resilient. Protected by its strategic location and boasting a more stable economy, the Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, withstood the barbarian storms. The Eastern Roman Empire preserved much of Roman law, culture, and traditions, acting as a bulwark against the spread of chaos and instability. For nearly 1,000 years after the fall of Rome, the Byzantine Empire kept the flame of Roman civilization alive. The Eastern Roman Empire's survival is a testament to its adaptability, its strategic location, and its economic strength. It serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, empires can adapt, evolve, and endure. Section 8. Lessons from the ruins, the collapse of an empire. The fall of the Roman Empire offers valuable lessons for empires and nations throughout history. It serves as a profound reminder of how even the mightiest civilizations can crumble. It highlights the importance of maintaining a strong economy, a stable political system, and the need for continuous innovation to stay ahead, and a well-trained and loyal military. The Roman legions were once the epitome of military prowess, but complacency and internal strife weakened them over time. The Roman example demonstrates the perils of overexpansion, internal division, and the strain of managing vast territories without adequate resources, and complacency in the face of external threats. The empire's inability to effectively address these issues led to its gradual decline. It serves as a cautionary tale about the transient nature of power and the inevitable consequences of neglecting internal stability, and the importance of adapting to changing circumstances. The Roman Empire's failure to evolve with the times was a critical factor in its downfall. The Roman Empire's demise was not simply the result of external forces like barbarian invasions, but also a consequence of internal weaknesses that eroded its foundations over centuries. Corruption, political instability, and economic troubles played significant roles. By studying the factors that contributed to its fall, Historians and scholars can uncover valuable insights. We can gain insights into the dynamics of power, the complexities of governance, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the cyclical nature of history, and the importance of learning from the past. By reflecting on these lessons, modern societies can strive to avoid the same pitfalls. Section 9. Conclusion: the enduring legacy of Rome. The Roman Empire may have crumbled into dust centuries ago, but its legacy continues to resonate throughout the world. From the legal principles that underpin our societies to the languages we speak, the Romans left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Their architectural marvels continue to inspire awe, their literature continues to be studied, and their system of governance continues to influence political thought. The Roman Empire may be gone, but its influence echoes through the halls of time. The Roman Empire serves as a testament to the heights that human civilization can achieve and the depths to which it can fall. Their story is a reminder that even the greatest empires are not invincible, and their fate serves as a cautionary tale for all who seek to build lasting legacies.